time for Tech It Out. We got a sponsor for Tech It Out this week, Taco Bob.
Yeah, Rhythm on Ruby Street happening this Saturday in Tavares. It's going to be a big old party. We're going to be out there. I'm going to be out there starting at 6. The entire event starts at 4 o'clock on Saturday in Tavares, right there on Ruby Street. 2 stages of live music, vendors, local food trucks. There's so much going on out there. Obviously, drinks. But again, admission is free. Gates are at 4 p.m. They're suggesting that you bring out a blanket or a chair to spread out and enjoy the evening.
All right, what's the latest on the TikTok situation?
Who can even keep up?
Trying to, a lot of people, 170 million people in this country use the app, so they're curious as to what the end game is here. You bought 75 days of time to sort out and comply with the new law. All right, the new law has to be complied with.
We got that one, the 75 days.
Has to have a non-Chinese entity operating the U.S. TikTok situation. A board member at TikTok's parent company said that a deal to save the app from disappearing in the U.S. will be done soon. That would be General Atlantic CEO Bill Ford, a ByteDance board member. He said yesterday that it's, quote, in everyone's interest to keep the app alive. Ford made the remarks in a big hoity-toity deal in Davos, Switzerland. He says, we'll get on with it as soon as maybe the end of the week in terms of negotiating what might work. The Chinese government, the U.S. government, and the company and the board will all have to be involved in this conversation. He said that there could be solutions short of divestiture, and it says everything's moving in that direction. So just have a little bit of patience. Hopefully they'll be able to become compliant and you can continue using the app without fear of it going away. In the meantime, it's last check, it's still not available in the U.S. app stores. That is now, of course, you spot a need and you fill it. You got an extra iPhone with TikTok loaded on it? Well, guess what? People are putting them on eBay now and apparently having some success selling them for thousands of dollars to people desperate to have an iPhone with TikTok app installed on it.
Hold on. I think I might for when the boss was getting us ticking and talking. Remember?
Right. Just put that sumbitch up on eBay and get cash in while you can, Taco. This may be your final, your absolute chance to finally upgrade your phone.
I'm wondering if they're going to mind the smashed screen. I don't know if it's the screen or the screen cover, but I'm afraid to peel it off and see.
Maybe everyone won't get thousands.
Hundreds.
Yes. I mentioned this yesterday, but since this is this tech segment, I'll bring it up again in case you missed the news. Netflix is raising their prices again. Every plan will be going up, from the cheapest ad-supported plan to the top-tier plan. Yes, the increase will be different depending on what you have right now, but just know they're all going up. Not an actual date on when this is happening, just know it's coming if you have Netflix, and all of a sudden, wait a second, why am I all of a sudden paying this? That's what's going on.
It's not like massive amounts or anything.
Couple bucks.
It's not like some of them are $1, some are $2.
Correct. Then there's one that's $250 going up. Samsung Galaxy S25 event yesterday. Samsung unveiling the new line of S25 phones that will be rolling out in the Galaxy series. The smartphone's got a new Snapdragon Elite 8 chipset and better Galaxy AI integrated into the operating system. What's the dates on this? You can pre-order them now, I believe, and they officially go on sale February 7th.
All right.
If you're a Android Galaxy fan, you can upgrade to the newest ones that'll be coming out. All right, this is
February what again?
February 7th, I believe, is when they'll be available.
Okay,
correct. Yes,
the TikTok iPhone in my hand is going to be available for sale in 2 days. I have to strip some other bank apps and such off.
Gotcha. Well, an interesting situation has developed. This is almost a he said, she said, tech bro back and forth. The big announcement that was made about this joint venture between OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle, ultimately investing $500 billion in a giant AI project here in the United States. They've already started this. It's going to be based out of Texas. But shortly after it was announced, here comes Elon Musk getting on social and saying that this is all a sham and that they don't have the money. Now, With Elon, you kind of have to take things with a grain of salt.
That's what I thought.
Obviously, he knows money. He's plugged into this community here. But at the same time, you have to know that him and Sam Altman hate each other's guts. And Sam is part of the 3 companies that have made this announcement. So the truth is probably somewhere in between. My guess is the project obviously has started, so they've got money to invest. Maybe they don't have the $500 billion yet. Is that perhaps what he's referring to? I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know.
To be continued.
Hot rumor is hundreds of layoffs will be hitting CNN today. Most of this behind the scenes, folks, as that news network continues to lag far behind several of its competitors. And now that they're past the election, even less eyeballs probably going to be on the network. So you hate to see anybody lose their job, but word is don't be surprised if you hear about big layoffs at CNN today. The creator of the Silk Road has been released from prison after being in jail for 11 years. He was pardoned by Donald Trump this week. He's not a January 6er. Don't confuse it with that. Silk Road was the dark web drug place website.
Oh, yeah.
That morphed into, you literally could buy anything there.
You could buy a hitman. You could do anything.
Ross Ulbricht is the guy behind the Silk Road, and we talked about this story years ago when he was arrested in the science fiction section of a public library in San Francisco, caught with his laptop running Silk Road, the world's first dark web drug market that he created and ran under the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts. He had been sentenced to life in prison, and after being in jail for more than a decade, Ulbricht will walk free, and basically this guy is looked at as a hero in the crypto world because that is how you bought and traded services on the Silk Road. It was with Bitcoin way back before anybody was really doing this. He's also a big hero to the libertarian movement, and there's been an ongoing campaign for years to set this guy free, that he was overcharged. And never mind the people who died from all the illicit drugs they bought, but, you're going to land on that where you land on it.
Do you think that maybe he was pardoned so that part of the stipulation is you'll go work for the government with some of your Bitcoin knowledge?
Could be. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, clearly he has that type of mind. And a lot of times the government does hire people to reverse, investigate stuff that they're trying to put end to.
Yeah.
So you never know. It could work out something like that. But life in prison, dude, I mean, it's a little
death penalty.
And then we got this. As a new wildfire rages in Los Angeles, one of the good things that will come out eventually in this is when they go to try to rebuild what they can rebuild. Obviously, not everyone's going to be able to do that. It's going to come with a whole new set of technology in fire-resistant construction.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a field to look at right now, which really, out of tragedy, sometimes comes something good. And building towards the future, perhaps, as more and more new construction goes up, you would hope that these wildfires and the mass devastation become something. You're still going to have fires and stuff, but hopefully not as destructive as what this has done to thousands of people.
Don't you remember? This is one of the ones that there's a conspiracy theory wrapped into that, where they set these on purpose so they can cash in off these fire retardant homes or retardant homes, and
there's a conspiracy tied to everything if you look hard enough.
I know.
I still, if I had unlimited money, I would make the world's most energy efficient home out of whatever they make Yeti coolers out of.
Yeah.
Your electric bill would be like $8 a month.
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.